Hey, hey, hey! So today we have a very, very special unboxing and try on first impressions. So if you don't know, which you don't know is a lot, so Lethal Cosmetics, a brand that I don't believe that I've tried before, recently came out with a collab, makeup collection collab with the show Dexter. And I am a huge Dexter nerd. He got me into forensic science. Like, I was thinking about going to school for that. You know, all of that. I think all of that's very, very interesting and cool. So they recently did a whole collection. I didn't get the whole collection only because of the price tag on the whole collection bundle, and because some of the products in there, like, I was hoping for more eyeliners. There was like nail polish and brushes and a palette, and I think there was a couple more things, but the only real thing that I really absolutely wanted was the palette. So I decided just to order that. So please don't get mad at me if they do continue to have the full collection, or, you know, some other stuff on sale, or on the website in the future when I have a little bit more money to use, and or if it goes on sale, then I will try to grab some more things. But for right now, I really wanted to try the palette. So I made sure to grab the palette on the day it came out, and I've been trying to figure out how to open this box, and I have no idea. I have no idea. So I think this seems good. Seems like it might be right. I don't know. Okay, so we open it up and it says Lethal Cosmetics right there. Can you see that? All right, Lethal Cosmetics X Dexter. Light cannot exist without darkness. Each has its own purpose. Dexter Morgan. Thank you for your... Oh, did they sign these like individually? Oh, that's... I don't know if they do that, but that's cute. That's absolutely cute that they include just a little thank you for your order. I've never ordered from Lethal Cosmetics before. I don't recall if I have ever gotten anything in like a subscription box. I suspect not, because I don't think Lethal Cosmetics has ever been in a subscription box. But this is all the more reason for me to try it out. So this is the palette. I'm so excited. Let me get this out of the bubble wrap, and then we will move the box carefully so we don't dox ourselves, because that wouldn't be good. So if you watch Dexter, then you absolutely get the reference for this. It's just called the Dexter Pressed Powder Palette with Showtime. Tell me why I was almost going to say Showtime Cosmetics. But Dexter keeps little swatches of blood. Not swatches. They're little like lab slides, I guess. Because he's a forensic technician. But he keeps lab slides of all of his victims, all the people he takes care of, in a little box like this. I'm trying to get the little plastic thing up so it doesn't shine the light right in y'all's eyes so you can see it. Look at that palette. Isn't that gorgeous? And there is a mirror on this side. At least there should be. Let me see. Yeah, it's a very small mirror. So I don't think, like, as far as total usability, I don't think this palette is there. However, it fits the theme. It's very, very well done. The eyeshadows, they look so cute. I cannot wait to play with this. I'm probably going to do two different eye looks. So I'll do like one on one side and one on the other. I'll try to use all of the eyeshadows. But over here you have Nurse Mary, Harry, Tooth Fairy, Dokes, Rita, Trinity, ITK, Lila, or is that Lita? Lila, no, Lila, Miguel, Deborah, I don't know why I always imagined her with an H at the end of her name, and Doomsday. So I think the packaging is just, it's so cute. I feel like it really fits the theme. So Lethal, you definitely, and it feels, the box doesn't feel like super flimsy, you know. I mean, these are obviously like making some noise, but like the box, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like, you know, the thick, almost plastic cardboard. It's definitely cardboard, but it's the nice, real thick cardboard that, you know, packages really well and stores really well. So let me go ahead and we're going to do, put eye primer on and do my brows real quick. And then we will come back and we will do a first impression doing using the eyeshadow palette. We got that done, kind of. I don't know. We don't know. We're gonna go with it anyway. All right. So I really would like to do what I did with like the Eclipse palette from ColourPop, is do like half the palette on one eye and half on the other eye. The problem is that half the palette is like all reds and then the other half is like all blacks. So, well, like black, and then there's like a hunter green, kind of a mauve, you know. But one side is definitely more reds. How many colors? Did you count 11? So, what do we think? Should we do one eye per side just to kind of keep it straight? I feel like that might just be the move. So as always, I'm going to do my right eye with red, and then this eye will be these colors. So we're going to try and see what we can do. Okay. I don't usually, at least I haven't for a long time, like talked while I've done this. So we'll see how far we make it before I decide to stop it and like end up putting music over it. But yes. So I don't know what to do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. This is going to be interesting. I always love like first impressions or like unboxings, especially with palettes, because especially if I haven't seen it, because like I've known what this palette looks like for a while, but I haven't sat and like looked at it and gone like, what kind of looks would I do with this? You know, like actually thought about when I get it, you know, I'm going to do two different looks. Like, what am I going to do? You know, I don't sit and think, oh, she pigmented. This is Dokes. You don't want me to say the color as I'm, you know, using it. I'm trying to use the lightest color to kind of go down a little first. And unfortunately with the reds, it is what it is. I have to say, for not ever trying Lethal Cosmetics, I'm not disappointed so far. I'm really not disappointed. I feel like this look might be kind of disappointing just because it's going to be two different eyes, but you know, when you're trying out like a palette or you're just kind of playing with it and just seeing what all the formulas feel like and how they work on your eye. You know, it's beneficial to do that, but I am not, I'm not unaware of my privilege as a YouTuber that I can sit and do this. If you have like 5 minutes to get out the door, you're probably not going to be able to just sit and do different eyes. Also, if you're putting makeup on to go somewhere, you may not want to do 2 different eyes. I don't know. I actually thought about trying to make that like a makeup trend, you know, like going out with two different eye looks. But I don't think that it would ever catch on, you know. It's a lot. It's a lot to ask of people, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And I will say too, for reds can be kind of hard to do with eyeshadow. They can be hard to get because I have a lot of red eyeshadows. I have the whole Jeffree Star, you know, blood sugar palette, and I have to say lately with my my vampire looks, my Valentine's Day looks, and the anti-Valentine's Day looks, I've been actually going towards the Glamlight Dream Master palette, which is with their Nightmare on Elm Street collection. Because that red, well, there's a like a bright red and like a brown red in there, and if you put them together, it makes a really, really nice red. It comes up on camera. Like in person, I feel like it looks red, but then when it doesn't, you know, it'll show up more as pink on camera. And I have to say, that's super irritating when I do like a red eyeshadow look, and I'm like, yes, let's do red. And then I go and I take pictures afterwards, and I'm like, it looks pink. It doesn't look red. It's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. So. And obviously, you know, you don't have to use the halves of the palette together. You could use the whole palette, you know, and do like one eye look and you somehow use like all the colors. That would be pretty cool too. But I'm also somebody who can get overwhelmed when I have too many choices. So if we keep it to just like half a palette per eye, I feel like that would work. That'll work a little bit better for me. And I'm just doing like I want to say like a traditional Ashley eye, or, you know, traditional eye that I do on this channel, which is like transition color and then a main color and then a darker corner or crease color. These reds are very, very pretty. I am really enjoying that. Have to say. All right, let's do kind of the same on the other side, shall we? Okay. Alrighty, that's a look, isn't it? That's a look, though. Alright, I have to say, you can't really tell the difference between those two colors immediately on my eye. And I don't know, like the brown, the Lila. Is it Lila? I haven't watched Dexter in so long. I started rewatching it with an ex-friend because they are no longer my friend. But I didn't get very far in the series because Dexter is just, it's a good series. But it's also a very adult series, and I have a 14-year-old that sometimes comes down or is, you know, down here with me, and obviously we don't want to, I don't want to watch that with him. I think that might be a little awkward, or some of it, but it's just kind of one of those more intense shows, you know? It's a really good binge show, though, I have to say. It's really good if you binge it. I think a lot of shows are good binge shows because then you don't have to sit and wait to figure out what happens. You know? I think we all can agree. We hate that. If you grew up before the internet and before like streaming, you had to wait like 6 months for your shows to continue. And you couldn't just watch the previous season. You had to catch it when they played it like right before the new episode. Or catch it on a rerun. Or, I mean, and then eventually they got the box sets. That happened during my lifetime. You could actually buy like the DVDs and you can watch it whenever, but that can be annoying too, because then it's like, if it's a show that's currently running, do you go ahead and buy the different seasons that come out, or do you wait until they're all out? Let me know what you did in the comments below. Let me know if you were one that, or even now, like on streaming, do you watch each episode as it comes out? Or do you wait and binge the whole thing at one time? All right, what are we thinking so far? I don't think that's bad. It's definitely interesting. I have to say, this Lila, I'm trying to place who that character is. Is that the not the police chief, but his superior that like has a crush on him, but he's just not interested? Okay. Because if it is, no wonder it's not working as well, or no wonder it's kind of sheer, because alright, so I'm going to take this color Tooth Fairy on my fingers. Oh, look at that, by the way. Look at that. And we're going to put that shut the front door. Look at that. Y'all, I barely even... What? Have we been sleeping on Lethal Cosmetics? I've been watching Teresa's Dead for a long time, and she's been, you know, talking about them, obviously, and obviously she likes them. She did a collab with them. Look at that, though. I got all of that on my eye, and then there was still some left over. Okay. Don't sleep on Lethal Cosmetics. I'm going in with this lighter orange color. So that redder one was Tooth Fairy, and now this one is called Rita. So I'm kind of going just like in the, not in like directly in the inner corner, but closer to the inner corner to kind of go from like a red to an orange maybe. And that one is, again, look at that. It is just so... It's so cute. And who doesn't like Rita? You know, she's such a sweet lady. Such a sweet lady. Alright. And then I will take a brush and we're going to go in with Trinity. Who, the actor, I kind of love him, but also, you know, I have feelings about him, okay? What do we think about that eye? Now, the Trinity color is interesting because it's like it's a silver shimmer, but it also has like patches of red, and it looks like regular like red eyeshadow in it. So it's definitely interesting. All right, so over on this eye, I'm going to go ahead in with this color Deborah. Debbie. Y'all. At first I was like, well, this one's not as good as the other ones. I don't know. What do y'all think? I think it's darker and like harder to see because it's like a black with, not a black, but like a dark gray with some glitter. I think that's still pretty. I think that is still pretty. Try to wipe it all off of my finger. I've yet to master doing that all in one thing, but that still quite a bit came off. All right, and then we're gonna go in with ITK. Look at that. Now, I want to just remind you that we are just playing around today. This is like, well, I don't want to say it's not a look. It is a look, but at the same time, we're also, more than that, we're trying out, look at how much came off. That's incredible. All right, and we're going to take the same brush, go in with Trinity, and we're going to put that in the center because Trinity is like the middle, the very middle shade. So, I just want to try a little bit of everything, you know. Do you know? All right. I feel like this needs to be a little bit darker over here. And I will go in and kind of blend it out with the really, really light, you know, the lighter color, but I definitely am impressed with the smokiness that is coming through. This one part of my eye is just not picking up any color, but that's not the eyeshadow's fault. That's 100% my eyeball. But it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And that shimmer, I mean, these two, obviously, you can tell the difference between them a lot more than you can over here, but that's real pretty. That's real pretty, fam. All right, so I'm going to do eyeliner and like finish up my look, and then we'll come back and talk about my first impressions of this palette. So this is our completed look. So I have to say, I love this palette. I absolutely adore it, and I cannot wait to use it more in the future. And also, this does make me very, very excited and want to try more things by Lethal Cosmetics. So, like I said, I didn't grab the whole collection. I might, if in the future, like I said, if it's still available and I should have the money for it, I definitely would grab it. Like, I would definitely grab it. I do highly recommend, if you are a fan of Dexter, I think you will enjoy this. I mean, if you're a fan of Dexter and you like makeup, I would make sure and look through like the whole collection, make sure that it's stuff that you're actually going to use. Because I mean, the packaging is cute, but things are so expensive in this economy. Like you have to be careful what you spend your money on, right? So, there's that. I do wish that there were some eyeliners, because I don't believe there were any eyeliners in the collection. I was kind of disappointed with that. But otherwise, yeah, I think it's a, really cool collection, really cool collab. I think they did excellent on the packaging and the imaging, like, very, very well done to Lethal Cosmetics. And I can't wait to use it more in the future. Like, all of the eyeshadows performed pretty much beautifully, with the exception of the one, Lila. Lila was a little, for me it was not the greatest. It's a little bit more sheer than what you wanted it to be, but still not that bad. But still, 1 out of 11 shadows not working as as it should, that's still a pretty good percentage, right? So definitely highly recommend. This is just a first impressions, right? So I'll keep using it and see what I think after using it for a hot minute. But I'm really happy. I'm not disappointed that I bought it. Absolutely not. I will, of course, include in the description box below a full list of everything I used on my face for this look. Some products may have an Amazon affiliate link with them that does pay me if you use it to purchase anything, but it's a great way to support me, support my channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. You get some good products, all of that good stuff. Don't forget to go follow me over on the Instagram. Like this video if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring that bell icon if you want to get notified every time I upload a new video. Because we never know what kind of content is going to pop up over here on this channel. Let me know if you purchased the Dexter collection, if you purchased part of it, if you purchased all of it, if you've tried it, you liked it, you didn't like it. Let me know all the things in the comments below. I thank you all so much for watching. I love you all very, very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!